Good evening, I'm Tyler Dos Santos, and I will be playing Chris.
Hi, I'm Rocky Nunzio, and I will be playing Will Shakespeare.
Playing Lady Macbeth. I'm Marketa Nicholson, I'll be playing Lady Macbeth.
I'm Sarah Kezman, and I will be playing Juliet.
I'm Dara Gold. I will be playing Titania.
I am Kanika Savoy, and I will be playing Ophelia.
I'm Brianna Lau, and I'll be playing Beatrice.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Elisabeth, and I'll be playing Viola. I'm also the director, the technical director, and the producer.
Hi, I'm Helen Cheng now, and I'm playing Tamora.
Hi, I'm Kristen Stephansky, and I'm playing Cordelia.
Hi, I'm Tricia Weiler for Dara, and I'm playing Katherine.
I'm Tanya Ferguson, and I'm playing Cleopatra.
Elaine Silver, I'm the narrator.
Shakespeare Bachelor by Kristen Doherty.
A beautiful bachelor garden. There are fake flowers and fairy lights everywhere.
Welcome to The Bachelor. Here in this beautiful mansion right now, there are 10 ladies lining up to meet the Bachelor. Bachelorettes who are on a journey to be the best character ever written. Now, our new Bachelor is no ordinary man. Oh no. No doubt many of you would have heard of him. He is, in fact, the greatest playwright in the history of the world.
World.
Some may say love is in the stars, as tonight, America, we will meet our new Bachelor, William Shakespeare.
He picks up his quill and writes. He shakes his head, scribbles out the writing, and screws up the paper. He sadly puts his head on the desk. A tear escapes his eye.
I've always had a fascination with writing. I remember plucking the feathers out of my chicken's butt just to make my own quill when I was a wee lad in Stratford upon Avon. Now, I'm the most popular playwright in London. My plays have graced the stages of the Swan, the Globe, the Curtain, and the Theatre, which is called the Theatre many, 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 many times. But it's not enough! Something is missing. You can't cuddle with a quill. So, for me, the course of true love has not run smooth. Not like I haven't loved before. I have, of course. I'm Shakespeare. I kinda invented love. It's just that there's never been that one who I've really, made that connection with. So, I've come to the Bachelor Mansion to find her, the one, my ultimate creation, the greatest character I've ever written.
Greetings, Will, and welcome to The Bachelor.
Thanks, Chris. It's great to be here.
From what anyone can see, you have it all. You are the greatest writer in the history of the world.
World.
One may ask, why? Why do you need to look for the one?
Ay me! Sad hours seem so long when not having that which having makes them short.
Love.
Yes, Chris. Love. I am looking for love. My perfect character. A wise man once said, one needs a heart to love, and in that heart, courage to make love known.
Excuse me if I am wrong, Will, but were you that wise man?
Oh, how right you are, my dear fellow. How right you are. I never thought I would seek love, but here I am. So it seems that when I said I'd die a bachelor, I never thought I'd live till I were married.
But, Will, we all know you were once married.
Ah, yes. Dear Anne. But she is gone, and I am abused, and my relief must be to lose her. I did leave her my second best bed, you know.
I think everyone knows that, Will. Well, Will, your life is about to change and it will never be the same. I hope you are ready to fall in love with the greatest character you've ever written, because the first chariot is coming up the driveway right now.
Hi, I'm Ophelia. I'm 26. I've had my heart broken by a guy who my dad wanted me to marry. His mom, the queen, was my dad's boss, and they thought we'd be cute together. Bad choice, Dad. This guy, Hamlet, was so moody, broke up with me with no warning, told me he loved me, and then denied he'd ever said it. I was shook. And when I tried to give him back his love letters and stuff, he'd pretended like he'd never given them to me in the first place. Seriously, what a jerk. So, yeah, I was pretty upset to say the least. I tried not to be too grouchy with him because he was in a pretty dark place. His dad died, and then his mom married his gross uncle like weeks later. Awkward. So I guess it was kind of understandable that he was hating on love, but then he stabbed my dad and killed my brother. Yep, both of them. D-E-A-D. I mean, I know he and my bro were having a duel, and he thought my dad was someone else hiding behind the curtain in the queen's bedroom. Do not ask me what my dad was doing in the queen's bedroom. Ew. So, anyways, obviously I couldn't forgive Hamlet after that. He made me crazy. So, I'm looking forward to meeting Will. I reckon we'll have lots in common. I'm a bit of a poet myself too, you know. And I bet his love letters will be better than Hamlet's any day.
Ophelia walks towards Will. She is very serious. She reaches Will and whips out her ukulele.
Tomorrow is Saint Valentine's Day. All in the morning betime, and I am made at your window to be your Valentine.
Oh, that was great.
I have a present for you.
She pulls a wilted bunch of flowers out of her pocket and hands them to Will. As she lists them, he struggles to hold them all.
There's rosemary, that's for remembrance. Pray, love, remember. And there's pansies, that's for thoughts. There's fennel for you, and columbines. There's rue for you. Oh, you must wear your rue with a difference. There's a daisy. I would give you some violets, but they all withered when my father died. Oh.
Well, that's nice. Thanks. Ophelia, is it? It's been so great meeting you. Be not melancholy, dear lady.
He pats her cheek. She looks besotted.
We shall catch up inside.
Will hands her back the flowers, turns her around, and directs her in the way of the mansion. He turns expectantly for his next bachelorette.
Whomever shall be next! This is such fun!
Hi, I'm Titania, and I'm ageless. I've not had the best luck when it comes to love. My ex, Oberon, put a spell on me, which made me fall in love with a half man, half donkey creature. I know, right? And then, while I was all drugged out on donkey love, that jerk stole my kid and put him in his army. And on top of that, his so-called love juice wiped all the memory I had of my little Indian boy. That's just not cool, man. So now I'm ready to meet a man that will treat me with the respect the queen of the fairies deserves. And because Will is the greatest playwright in the history of the world, he can immortalize me in writing as well. I shall cast my spell upon him and make sure I am forever known as the most beloved of them all.
Titania crosses the stage towards Will. She reaches him and kisses him on the cheek.
Greetings, mortal.
Hi, you look great. All shimmery and stuff.
Thanks. It's fairy dust. Here, have some.
She blows glitter at Will.
Ah! Eyes! You got it in my eyes!
Whoopsie!
Ah! It burns! Cut! Cut! Chris!
Cut!
Chris is wiping Will's eyes with a sponge and bucket. Titania stands by looking concerned.
I said cut! Cut!
Will and Titania stand in their last position before the accident. Will is quite red around the eyes, but looks love-drunk for Titania.
It's lovely to meet you, Titania. It's strange. It seems that even though you almost blinded me for life, I'm feeling a immediate connection with you. Ashante, beautiful lady.
He kisses her hand, entranced.
Maybe, Will, there's no need for this silly little show, as you have already found the one you are looking for.
I think I may have. Titania, I love...
You still have some fairy dust on your eyelash.
She reaches out and wipes it away. Will shakes his head. The spell has come off.
Titania, you bewitched me.
Did I?
Play fair, dear lady.
All's fair in love and war.
That's not my quote. I shall see you inside, if I see fit.
He pushes her out the door and turns in glee.
Next!
I am Tamora. Oh, it doesn't matter how old I am. My beauty is eternal. Men fall at my feet and will do whatever I say. Oh, these other bachelorettes don't have a chance. I've had my fair share of, how would you say, conquests. Yes, conquests. But here I am now, without love in my life. Well, I thrive on a challenge. So I have come to the bachelor mansion to win myself another husband. Will be my third. Oh, or fourth. I keep losing track. Look, I'll be the first to admit that I've made some mistakes when it comes to keeping a man, and most of my relationships have not met good ends. Oh, fools! They should know it takes one heck of a man to hold me. No one has measured up thus far, except one. Yes, there was one man, Titus. Ugh. He challenged me in a way no one could. Made me believe his lies, and no matter what I did, the depths to which I stooped, I could never be him. In the end, he fed me a dirty street pie, and I was done. So now, I'm looking forward to getting my teeth stuck in a new challenge, because I know that success will taste so sweet.
Tamora walks determinedly towards Will. She is holding a pie.
Will? Tamora, I made you a pie.
Thank you. I shall eat it later. Stick it in the fridge for me.
Oh, I shall. Until we meet again.
Indeed. Indeed.
Will propels her towards the door.
Hi, I'm Viola. If a love life could be a status on Facebook, mine would be, it's complicated. Okay, here's the story. I hope you're following closely. My brother, my twin, and I got into a bit of trouble when we were young, and he took off. I kind of got thrown in the deep end, literally, and started working for this guy, Duke Orseno. Duke. Oh, he was so hot, and I totally fell in love with him. But I was pretending to be something that I wasn't. My brother, actually. Yeah, I was pretending to be my brother. Weird, I know, but I had to do it for my job because they didn't hire girls. Sexist, right? Anyway, I called myself Cesario and started working for the Duke, and for a while it was bliss. Me perving on him from afar. But then it all became a big mess because he fell in love with my bestie, Olivia, and made me take messages to her. Harsh, right? But then she started totally crushing on me. Well, me as Cesario anyway. And so it became this big love triangle, which then turned into a love quadrangle when my brother rocks up and my bestie thinks he's me, Cesario, and hooks up with him instead. Seriously, it was a mess. In the end, Duke and I did end up together, but it was never the same. I think he liked me better as Cesario. Or maybe he never got over Olivia. See, I told you. Complicated.
Walks determinedly towards Will. She is wearing a disguise, a man's tunic and hat. She unveils herself, revealing a glamorous dress.
Ta-da! Presenting me, Viola, your most versatile character, and therefore winner of your heart.
Well, someone's getting a little ahead of themselves now, aren't they?
I can be whomever you want me to be.
Good for you. Now, off you go.
He spins her around and pushes her to the door.
I am loved of all ladies. Oh, yes, I am.
My name is Lady Macbeth. And you can call me Lady Macbeth. I am determined to be the last bachelorette standing, and I will stop at nothing to win Will's love. To secure my place as his favorite, his number one. These other girls better watch out because I don't let anything get in the way of what I want. I've been married before, but my husband was weak man, spineless. I had to, no ambition. I had to push him at every step of the way in his career, and the power went to his head, and he lost it. So now I want a powerful man, a successful man. You can't get more successful than the greatest playwright who ever existed. And after this, I shall be forever known as his greatest character. And I don't mind getting a little blood on my hands to make it happen.
Lady Macbeth walks towards Will. She is intimidating.
Lady Macbeth, is it?
Will sticks his hand out to shake hers. She whips out the hand sanitizer and waits for him to rub it in his hands. He does so. She taps her foot impatiently, then greets him warmly when he's finished.
I will. What a pleasure it is to meet you.
She strokes his face.
Your face, my Will, is as a book where bachelorettes will read strange matters.
Ah, yes, jolly good point. I shall work on my poker face. It has been a pleasure, milady.
He kisses her hand and immediately regrets it.
Soap, is it?
Bleach. You can never be too careful. Hands are dirty, dirty things. Hard to keep clean.
Chris, can I get some water?
The bachelorettes are all milling around in awe of the mansion.
OMG, that's Chris.
Are you serious? Is that him? Is that him? Oh my God,
It's a reality
Look
show.
at the beautiful hat.
I'm gonna find love. It's
Look
gonna
at
be
that
magic.
beautiful
Lady.
Can't believe it. Can't believe it.
Yes, thank you. Anyway, welcome, ladies, to the home of your foreseeable future. I have someone here who is very excited to get to know you all a little better. Yep. And here is the author of 37 plays and 154 sonnets, and the inventor of over 1,700 words, including elbow, lonely, critic, bedroom, uncomfortable, torture, blanket, addiction, anchovy, eyeball, sheep, puppy dog, puking, advertising, bandit, unreal, and of course, swagger. The man that epitomizes the very word, the lunatic, the lover, and the poet, William Shakespeare.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh!
Yes, time with Will is important. So my advice is make the most of it. Good luck.
Thanks, Chris. Ladies, it is quite the honor being chosen as America's next bachelor. I can't believe that I'm actually here.
Will, can I steal you away?
I was just...
Now?
Okay.
Tamora leads Will away from the others.
And you believe that? How rude! He was just about to ask me for some private time.
Yeah, whatever.
Excuse me? This is really
Aren't the lights pretty? They're called fairy lights, you know.
I've waited long enough. I'm going over there.
I was just going to go over.
Hey guys, don't argue. You're ruining the vibe. The chi energy is way off.
Tamora and Will sit on the love couch.
So, I thought it best to tell you straight out that I always get what I want.
Lady Macbeth and Viola rush towards Will, trying to stop the other one, getting there first. Titania follows in hot pursuit. A crying Ophelia trudges behind. Titania reaches out her arms and casts a spell on Lady Macbeth. Viola and Ophelia stopping them in their tracks and passes them. They remain frozen. Titania approaches Will and Tamora.
Sorry, you don't mind if I interrupt, do you?
Yes!
No, not at all.
Well, I'll be waiting for you over there, Will.
I have a little present for you.
Oh, I love presents.
Titania reaches into her dress and pulls out a little glittery box.
It's a fairy.
Oh, how wonderful. A real fairy. In here?
He shakes the box vigorously.
Oh, they're very fragile.
Will opens the box and they both watch the tiny fairy fall to the ground.
Not very steady, are they?
He picks up between his fingers and puts it back into the box and hands it back to Titania.
Oh, Peas Blossom, I'm so sorry.
Never mind. I'd expect you to have a heap of them being the queen of the fairies and all.
Titania bursts into tears and rushes out. As she passes Lady Macbeth, Viola, and Ophelia, the magic comes off of them. Lady Macbeth and Viola suddenly continue their race to Will's side, tripping each other, pulling one and the other back. In the meantime, Ophelia passes them and reaches Will first.
Do you mind if I sit here?
Not at all. So, why don't you tell me a bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a florist and I compete in synchronized swimming events, but I'm not very good at it.
Meanwhile, Lady Macbeth karate chops Viola on the back of the neck. Viola sinks to the ground. Lady Macbeth saunters over to Will and Ophelia.
Sorry. Can I steal you away for a minute, Will?
Sure.
Don't mind me.
Will stands. Lady Macbeth links arms with him and walks him downstage.
Oh, what a noble mind is here at your throne. To have seen what I have seen, see what I see.
Ophelia shoves some cheese into her mouth, depressed. Meanwhile, Viola shakes off her concussion and rises slowly, a bit worse for wear, to her feet.
So, Will, I heard you're looking to fall in love with the greatest character you've ever written. Look, I don't want to sound conceited, but you can stop looking.
Viola stumbles over. She is still woozy.
Yes, Will. It is moi who you are looking for.
As if. It is obviously me.
Hello, I am right here.
Excuse me, what's going on here?
Will, don't forget what we have.
Ladies, please. There's plenty of me to go around.
It's
Obviously me he's looking for. I mean, look at this. Look at this.
Settle down, please.
You wish.
I know we're all excited.
Good evening, Chris.
Good evening, Chris.
Good evening, ladies. Well, it can never be said that you know what to expect in the mansion. While you have all been getting to know Will, 5 new bachelorettes have arrived at the mansion. 5 more beautiful Shakespearean women, all wanting to win the biggest piece of Will's heart.
What?
Will, are you ready?
You'd better believe it.
Will shakes the other bachelorettes off of him and happily follows Chris.
What's happening?
Intruders.
You have got to be kidding.
More.
This is ridiculous.
I hope they don't think they're going to get with our boyfriend.
We have been here for like 10 minutes more than they have. How dare they think that they can just come in here and take Will from us?
Well, they've got another thing coming.
Bachelorettes all sit on the love couch to watch the proceedings. They pull out popcorn.
Hi, I'm Juliet. I'm 14, but shh, don't tell the producers. I told them I'm old enough, and I am. I totally am. I am so ready to fall in love again. Confession. I have been married before, and I thought it was like written in the stars and all, you know? Anyway, it was a disaster. Our parents hated each other. Hated. You have no idea. So we snuck off together and got married in secret. But then my dad wanted me to hook up with his friend Paris. Duh, as if. Anyways, Romeo and I were only together like 3 days. 3 days and I lost my hope star. But he has made the face of heaven so fine. Sad story, right? But I'm young and I would totally die if I'm not married before I get all old and saggy. Like my mom, she's like 26 or 27. Ew.
Juliet crosses over to Will. She is wearing a wedding dress.
Dun 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 dun.
Do.
Oh, so, Juliet, is it?
Yes, it is. Juliet Montague was once Capulet, soon to be Shakespeare, though. Mrs. Juliet Shakespeare. It has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Speaking of rings, I have brought one just in case, and I have a friar at the ready. Friar Lawrence, you want to come out?
Oh, no. Let's not be too hasty.
Of course, my love. Let's not rush things. I'll have him come back tomorrow, shall I?
You do that.
Good.
Will turns Juliet around and sends her on the way.
Good night. Good night. 1,000 times good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be the morrow.
A man loves the meat in his youth, that he cannot endure in his age.
Hi, I'm Katherine, and I can't believe they talked me into being on this show. You know me big time, Bianca. I have always been happy being single, not interested at all in finding a husband. But my poor little dad won't let my poor little sister marry anyone until I have. Well, boo-hoo to her, because she isn't as sweet and innocent as she makes it out to be. She has her dad wrapped around her manipulative little finger. She's his treasure. But she lies. She's been hooking up with her tutor when she's supposed to be studying. And she made him convince his gold-digging friend Petruchio to seduce me so they could be together. No wonder I have trust issues. Yeah, Petruchio is pretty charming, I guess, and I gave in for a bit. Oh, I didn't make it easy for him. No, believe me. But eventually he wormed his way into my affections, but not for long. Pretty soon I was like, Petruchio, more like Petruchio, no. No way, no how, not happening, not now, not ever. So here I am, single again. Look, I might seem like I'm hard to please, and I admit I can be a bit of a shrew. So I'm just trying to turn over a new leaf. Bianca is still my little sister, and she's just waiting around to get married. And I guess it's about time I moved on. And Will is a much better match for me than Petruchio ever was. So here I am. And by the way, I'm here to win. I hope the other bachelorettes are ready for this because I'm going to bring a game on, moles!
Katherine walks determinedly towards Will.
Hello. I heard Kate is your name.
Well, you must be hard of hearing. They call me Katherine, those that dare talk of me.
Kate! So pleased to meet you.
Katherine does not take his hand. Instead, she looks him up and down. She does not like what she sees.
Where can I get a drink?
Hi, I'm Beatrice, and it's none of your business how old I am. I've been heard to say I'd rather hear a dog bark at a crow than a man say he loves me. No, harsh, right? But I am here to find love. I know I'm surprised as anyone, but I need someone to bounce off, you know? I enjoy a bit of banter, a bit of hey nani nani. I've just come out of a really complicated relationship where we kind of hated each other, but also secretly loved each other. A bit of a battle of wits, you know? But then our mutual friends totally thought we should be a couple and basically tricked us into getting together. Thanks, guys. Not. He challenged me to no end. He was such a smart aleck. Thought he was funnier than he actually was. Funnier than me. As if. I'm moving on. I don't want to sit in the corner and sing hi-ho for a husband anymore. I'm single and I'm ready to mingle.
Greetings. Beatrice, is it?
Pick a hand, any hand.
Left!
And, pick again, Will.
Right!
Oh, wrong again. You're not real great at this, are you?
But you swapped it behind your back.
Bit of a sore loser, are you?
I'm not. You cheated.
Says who?
Says me.
Whatever, Trevor.
But what was in your hand?
Find me later and I might give it to you.
Why do these things always end in a jade trick?
Hi, I'm Cleopatra. You probably have heard of me. Most people have. I'm kind of a big deal. I have it all. Beauty, obviously, brains, and a belief that I will be victorious in this silly little game of love. And that's what love is, really, isn't it? A game. My ex, Mark Antony, didn't really understand my sense of humor. My little joke. When I said I would die for him, I didn't really mean it. It was just a game. A test, if you like, to see if he loved me best. Unfortunately, he didn't get the memo. Oopsie. Oh well. Once bitten, twice shy. So, I brought my little friend with me.
She pulls out a snake.
Little asp. Isn't she cute? She's also my exit strategy if Will and I don't work out.
Cleopatra struts towards Will like she's on a catwalk. She poses halfway down, then strides towards him, hands him a photo card with her signature.
You're welcome.
But I didn't
Is it our mansion? The famous bachelor mansion? I was expecting something a bit more regal, luxurious, more to my taste. No. Give me some music. Music, moody food for us that trade in love.
She pats him on the cheek, turns and exits into the mansion.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
Hi, I'm Cordelia, and I am really excited to be here. I can't believe I'm finally about to meet the greatest playwright in history. I've always admired Will. His work is beyond incredible. What he has written has become an integral part of the psyche of the entire world, and I am in awe of him. I'm not like those other bachelorettes. Most of them are not here for the right reasons. They'll tell Will that they love him the most just to get his rose, to be known as the best character that he's ever written. Those bachelorettes remind me of my two-faced sisters who lied and manipulated my father to get the biggest share of the family business. And when I refused to be as fake as them, he kicked me out of the house. Well, I refuse to play those games and pretend to be something that I'm not. I'm here for the playwright, no more nor less. I am here for his words.
Cordelia walks towards Will. He looks immediately besotted.
Hi, Will. I'm Cordelia. I am honored to meet you.
It is I who was honored to meet you. hear my soul speak. The very instant that I saw you, did my heart fly to your service.
Beautiful. Will, you are a poet. Words, words, words.
Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight, for ne'er I saw true beauty till this night.
Bachelorettes stand in 2 rows facing off, cracking necks, punching hands, eyeing each other off.
Greetings again, ladies.
Greetings, Chris.
It's been quite the night. Will has loved meeting you all and is looking forward to getting to know you all a little better. In fact, he sent me something to give to you.
It's not a date call. There are screams.
Yes, this is an invitation from Will for all of you to join him on the first group date. They say a man's heart is through his stomach.
That wasn't my quote.
And tonight we shall find out if it's true, as Will test your culinary skills. Tonight, Will would like to see Elizabethan home cooking at its finest.
I don't cook for a man out.
And may the best woman win.
Again! Not my quote.
One at a time, the bachelorettes enter with a plate covered in a cloche. Will sits with fork, knife, and napkin tucked into his shirt. He looks thrilled with all of the options, letting out oohs and ahs as the bachelorettes present their meals to him.
Roast cow's udder.
Pig trotters.
Oh.
Ear of veal.
Whole roast swan.
Stewed lamb's head.
Oh.
Stewed lamb's heart.
Stewed lamb's liver and lungs.
Appendage of chicken brains.
Uducken. Goose stuffed with a duck, stuffed with a chicken. Uducken.
Oh, delicious! All my favorites.
The bachelorettes all stand in a line. Tamora presents her pie under Will's nose. He inhales deeply.
Pie. It's a family recipe.
I shall try the pie.
Aww.
I'm sure you'll enjoy eating it as much as I enjoyed making it for you.
Very unusual flavors. I don't think I've ever quite tasted this kind of meat before.
Oh, it's an acquired taste. Believe me, it'll grow on you.
Oh, something crunchy in there.
He pulls a bone out of his mouth.
Oops, missed one.
And something. What's this?
He pulls a ring out of the pie.
A ring?
Surprise! I put that in there for you. A little gift, a sign of my affection.
It's quite lovely. It reminds me of the one Larry, our producer, always wears. I haven't seen him around for a while.
Well, it's the latest fashion. Nothing's too good for you, Will.
Thank you, Tamora.
His knees buckle. He pulls his backside, a very worried look on his face.
Oh dear.
Bachelorettes stand in a row. Their meals are now gone.
Ladies, unfortunately, Will has been taken unwell, so there will be no rose ceremony tonight.
Oh no, poor Will. Maybe it's someone he ate.
Someone?
I mean, something. I said, something he ate.
So, you are all safe for one more night.
So safe.
Safe for now.
Not if I've got anything to do with it. Screw my courage to the sticking place, and I will not fail.
These bachelorettes don't know what I'm capable of.
I'll do anything to win.
I shall be victorious.
I will cast my spell on him.
Will won't be able to resist my charms.
I won't take no for an answer.
He will be mine.
I hope he reads me poetry.
Morning. The bachelorettes are milling around the house, sitting on couches, drinking cups of tea in their gowns. Lady Mac is furiously cleaning. Tamora puts her coffee cup down and addresses the group.
So, girls, are we all excited?
So excited. Yes, definitely.
Well, so, who do you think is going to be on the menu today? I mean, what do you think is going to be on the menu today?
Have you finished with that?
She picks up Tamora's coffee cup and starts furiously wiping down the table.
Oh, damn spot. Out, I say. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this table will never be clean.
Good morning, ladies.
Good
Good morning, Chris.
Right now, as we speak, Will is preparing himself for the date of a lifetime. I hope you are ready for a challenge today and willing to do what it takes to win Will's heart. As the man himself said, love goes behaps. Some Cupid kills with arrows, some with traps.
Chris whips out a date scroll.
Ooh. I'll leave you.
All the bachelorettes go to grab the scroll. They all get it at once. There's a wrestle. Tanya freezes them and grabs the scroll, sashays over to the comfort of the love couch, then clicks her fingers. All of the bachelorettes come out of the freeze.
My turn. So, are you getting any vibes, girls? Single or group dates?
Single.
Single, of course.
Single.
Definitely.
Un groupe, peut-être groupe.
Let's see then, shall we? My guess is a single, and I hope he picks me.
Ugh.
Oops. Did I say that out loud?
He opens up the date scroll.
It's a single.
Hmm.
Okay, here's a clue. If music be the food of love, play on.
Well, obviously the date will be listening to music. I have quite the ear for music, so it's me.
Oh, dancing! I'm an incredible dancer. It has to be me.
Singing. Will knows that I'm quite the musician. I sang to him when we first met. It's me, of course.
No, eating. He said food. Maybe pie could be on the menu. It's obviously me.
And the lucky girl is Cordelia.
Ugh.
There must be some kind of mistake.
Can't be serious.
She just got here.
This is so unfair.
It should have been me. Why, Will? Why?
I don't know what to say. I'm so excited.
Good luck.
Have a good time.
But not too good.
Cordelia enters and Will is standing waiting for her. She walks over and embraces him.
Thank you so much for asking me, Will. I'm so happy that you did.
I was unsure as to what we should do today, my love. I could have taken you skydiving from the seaplane or boating on the luxury super yacht. And then I thought, no. No! We cannot spend our first date on trifles. Cordelia, you deserve the very best gift I could give you. And that gift would be me. My time. My talent. I gift you with my talent.
Oh, that is all I could ever wish for, Will.
Today, I will present to you the smorgasbord of will. I've had to ask a little friend of mine for help. Maybe you know him.
Good afternoon, Cordelia.
Good afternoon, Chris.
My friend Chris and I have prepared a little routine for you. What the hipsters of today call modern dance. It shall be hot and hasty, like a Scottish jig.
Oh, how wonderful.
Cordelia, we shall now perform for you a physical interpretation of one of Will's most famous and, let's say, universally adored pieces of prose.
But there are so many to choose from.
I know. We could have picked any of my many famous, nay, legendary passages.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
This is a very midsummer madness.
Get thee to a nunnery.
All that glitters is not gold.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
I've not slept one wink.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Vanish into thin air.
Tout the jaws of death.
Fight fire with fire.
It makes your hair stand on end.
Break the ice.
Off with his head.
A horse, my kingdom for a horse.
Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Just like today, Cordelia, you will have greatness thrust upon you, as we will perform for you my favorite passage.
This is so lovely. I can't believe you set this all up for me.
Well, in actual fact, we'll be using it on a spin-off show. Chris and Will's Outback Adventure.
Will and Chris.
Chris and Will.
Chris! Please. That's not important right now. This moment is all about Cordelia.
Of course it is.
Oh, I am so lucky.
So, if you can just sit over there.
Over there?
No, a few rows back. Maybe a few seats in.
Here?
Nope. Up. Swap with that guy. Come on, buddy. Get a your seat.
Sorry.
Perfect. Now, can you see my best side?
I think so.
Shall we proceed?
Yes, Will, let's. Cordelia, have you guessed Will's favorite passage? It starts with a little line. Maybe you've heard of it.
Can I dare to dream?
Yes! Yes, Cordelia! You can!
All the world's a stage.
Oh, it is. It's my favorite too.
All the world is a stage!
And all the men and women, merely players.
They have their exits and their entrances.
And one man in his time plays many parts.
His acts being 7 ages at first, the infant.
Mewling and puking in the nurse's arms.
And then the whining schoolboy with
shiny
his
morning face.
natural,
And shiny morning face, creeping like snail.
unwillingly to school and then the lubber.
Dying like furnace with a woeful ballad.
Made to his mistress's eyebrow, and then a soldier.
Full of strange oaths and bearded like the pod.
Jealous in honor, sudden and quick and gory.
Thinking the Bobby reputation.
Even in the cannon's mouth, and then the justice.
Round belly with good cap on line.
With a severe and beard and formal cut.
Full of wise saws and modern instances.
And so he plays his part, the 6th age shifts.
Into the lane slip a pantaloon.
With spectacles on nose and pouch on side.
His youthful host will say the world too wide.
For his shrunk shank and his big manly voice.
Don't even get good challenge trouble pets.
And whistles in his sound last seen above.
That ends this strange, eventful history.
Is second childishness and mere oblivion.
Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans everything.
Word.
Bravo! Bravo!
Join me!
I'll leave you.
Cordelia squeezes out of her seat in the audience and joins Will on stage. He leads her to the cheese table. They eat some cheese.
Thanks for such a wonderful afternoon, Will. It was everything I could have hoped for.
Cordelia, I have had the most wonderful time speaking about myself. Fascinating subject.
You can never have too much of a good thing. I do love nothing in the world so well as your words, Will. Is that not strange?
As strange as the thing I know not. You really are a woman of exquisite taste, Cordelia.
Why, thank you, kind sir.
But there's one more thing.
He reaches behind himself. Cordelia gets all excited.
Cordelia, will you accept this rose?
Will I will? Oh, I will, I will.
So, how do you think Cordelia is going on her date?
I hope she hasn't kissed him.
I can't believe she got the first date.
I don't know what Will sees in her. She is tall. Well, I suppose love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid's painted blind.
Judgy much?
Dull. She's a woman of conviction.
She has a heart of gold.
Yana, she didn't do anything exciting. She did not kill the king, or fall in love with a donkey, or eat her sons in a pie.
I didn't know they were in there.
Lady Macbeth is right. She didn't go crazy or disguise herself as a boy to go on an adventure or kill herself for love. And she certainly wasn't the Queen of Egypt. She was just a little rat that wouldn't do what her dad wanted.
Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster which doth mock the meat it feeds on.
Are you calling me jealous?
Are you saying your story is worth more than hers?
Oh, here she is!
Runs over to give her a hug.
We're so happy that you're back. Was it wonderful?
Tell us what happened. We've been waiting with bated breath.
What did you do?
Was it romantic?
Was it magical?
Was it exciting?
It was the most wonderful date I could have ever wished for.
Did you kiss him?
No, of course not. That's not why I'm here.
Why are you here then? Kissing is the best.
I'm here for the right reasons.
Again, what did you do on your date?
Why was it wonderful?
Can you just give us some clues?
Why can't you just answer the question?
You didn't really kiss him, did you?
What's the big secret?
Why won't you tell us?
Just tell us what happened.
He recited his words to me.
What?
That's it?
You're kidding.
That's all you did.
Yes.
No kiss?
No.
He just recited his words.
You didn't do anything exciting?
No glitz? No glamour?
Just listening to him. Well, ladies, nothing to see here.
Doesn't look like we had anything to worry about.
It's not the be all end all after all.
It's still anyone's game.
She had her chance, and she blew it.
If it had been me, we would have kissed for sure.
Cordelia is a fool. I have my eye on the prize.
Well, victory will be mine.
Ugh.
I can almost taste it.
Ugh.
Long now, and my name will be at the top.
I shall be the greatest Shakespearean character ever written.
Words, words, words.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Good
Afternoon, Chris.
I come bearing gifts. On this scroll is written the names of ladies or a lady whom Will would like to take on a magical adventure. I'll leave you with this.
He places the date scroll on the cheese table. As soon as he is out of sight, all the bachelorettes scramble for the scroll, pushing and grabbing and shoving. It's reminiscent of a rugby game. Cornelia stands back looking concerned. Katherine looks on with disdain. The rest fight for glory. Cleopatra uses her asp to scare the others away.
Go back! I warrant thee, but I'll catch thine eyes, though they had wings! Slave! Soulless villain! Dog! Well, looks like I'm reading it then. Okay. So it's a group date.
No.
Okay.
Okay, the first name on the scroll is Cordelia.
What?
He already had a date.
She already has a rose.
Someone's obviously a favorite.
Me? Oh, how wonderful.
Is it? Oh, look, the second person on the list is Yours truly.
Who's yours truly? What play is she from?
Idiot, she means herself.
I haven't heard of her either. Herself? Is she from one of the history plays?
Next, Beatrice.
Yes, yes, yes. That's me one step closer to becoming Will's bride, ladies.
Oh, whatever.
What can I say? I'm just lucky. There was a star danced, and under that was I born.
Never gonna happen.
Oh, yeah, well, we haven't heard your name called yet, have we, Kate?
It's Katherine!
Yes, it is, Katherine. You're the next on the list.
In your face.
Bring it.
Is my name on there? Oh, please let my name be on there.
Yeah, you're the last name on the scroll.
Thank you. Thank you.
Juliet rushes over to Cleopatra and hugs her. Cleopatra is disgusted and stays straight as a board.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Till he hasn't asked you to marry him.
Not yet, anyway. It's only a matter of time, and you will be calling me Mrs. Shakespeare.
Cleopatra, Juliet, Katherine, Beatrice, and Cordelia stand in a row. Will sits in a throne to watch the proceedings. There is a large wheel of fortune.
Welcome, ladies. It seems a game is afoot. Will has brought you here today to test your mettle with some medieval merriment. Of course, as women in the Elizabethan era, you did not have the same access to entertainment as the men did. You would have, of course, been expected to stay in the house. There was no school for girls. If you are rich enough to receive an education, you will be tutored at home. You could not be heirs to your family fortune. This would, of course, all go to your brothers or a distant male relative if you have none. You will be legally married around the age of 12.
Nothing wrong with that.
To someone of your father's choosing.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
And if you are lucky enough not to die in childbirth, you will live a mundane life of servitude to your husband and his family. But never fear, you can break up the tedium of your day by engaging in some needlework and, of course, on Sunday's church. But today, we will be engaging in some fun activities the men got to enjoy. Cleopatra, you shall go first.
Naturally. Whatever shall it be? Jousting, fencing, archery? As a queen, I do not play by the same rules as these common women folk. So I am practiced in all sports.
Cleopatra, step up and spin, yield, wheel of fortune.
Cleopatra steps forward and with much distaste spins the wheel. It stops on apple bobbing.
Excuse me? Apple bombing?
Yes! The ancient tradition of bobbing for apples dates back to the Roman invasion of Britain. One must dunk their heads into the bucket of water and retrieve said apple with their teeth.
You're asking me to stick the royal head into a bucket of water?
Yes.
Cleopatra, suddenly in a rage, starts beating up Chris.
The most infectious pestilent on me!
Good man and patience!
What say you? Hence, horrible villain! But I'll burn thine eyes like balls before me! Helen, here, thy head! Thou shalt be whipped with wire, and stewed in brine, smarting and lingering pickle!
Oh, this is gold! Gold! I must jot it all down. Pickle.
Will starts madly writing in his notebook.
All right, all right. Shall we move on?
Spins the wheel. It lands on verse.
The next Elizabethan challenge is one of verse. As you probably have guessed, Will is a huge fan of verse, of poetry, of wooing with words. This next challenge will pit Cordelia and
Katherine!
Kate against each other. Ladies, step forward. Will, please select the first lady to proclaim her undying love for you.
An easy choice. Cordelia.
Cordelia, you now have the privilege of wooing the Bard of Stratford-upon-Avon. Good luck.
Will steps forward and takes Cordelia's hands. The other bachelorettes look on jealously.
Cordelia, speak low if you speak of love. What say you?
Nothing, my lord.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing can come of nothing. Speak again.
Unhappy that I am, I cannot heave my heart into my mouth. I love you, Will, as the writer, according to my bond, no more nor less.
How, Cordelia? Mend your speech a little, lest it mar your fortunes.
Good Will, you are the writer who begot me, created me, loved me. I return those duties back as are right fit. I adore you as the poet you are, and that is all.
So young and so untender.
So young, my lord, and true. I am here for the right reasons.
Frailty. Thy name is woman.
My turn. Fie, unknit thy threatening unkind brow, and dart not scornful glances from thine eyes. To whom thy lord, thy king, thy governor, it blots thy beauty as frost do bite the meads. A woman moved is like a fountain troubled, muddy, ill-seeming, thick, bereft of beauty. Thy husband is thy lord, thy life, thy keeper. Thy head, thy sovereign, one that cares for thee, and craves no other tribute at thy hands. But love, fair looks, and true obedience, too little payment for so great a debt. And when she is forward, peevish, sullen, and sour, and not obedient to his honest will, what is she but a foul, contending rebel and graceless traitor to her loving lord? I am ashamed that women are so simple to offer war when they should kneel for peace, or seek for rule, supremacy, and sway, when they are bound to serve, love, and obey. Then veil your stomachs, for it is no boot, and place your hands below your husband's foot. In token of which duty, if he pleases, my hand is ready, may it do him ease.
Katherine places her hand low to the ground and smiles innocently. Will applauds. Katherine sashays back to the other bachelorettes.
Beat that!
Bravo! Bravo! There is a proclamation of love if ever I had one.
Are you kidding? She lies. She doesn't even believe in marriage, whereas I have been married many, many times.
Katherine, will you accept this rose?
Will I?
She takes the rose and does a full circle, swooping it under the other bachelorettes' noses.
Next bachelorette, Beatrice.
This should be easy. Apple bobbing, reciting verse. What's next? Fairy floss eating, needlework, dancing around the maple.
He spins the wheel. It stops on bear baiting.
Bear baiting?
Yes, the favorite Elizabethan pastime of bear baiting.
It's truly entertaining!
To bait, as in to tease, to hook one in? Is it a battle of wits? I shall do very well at this. In the last battle I had with Benedict, 4 of his 5 wits went halting off, and now the whole man is governed by 1. So I expect I'll win this battle.
Almost. Bear baiting is when a bear is chained up and wild dogs are set apart to tear the bear apart. Of course, to start with, the bear kills the dogs, but after a while, the dogs start to break down the bear's defenses and they are able to maul the poor creature to death.
Jolly good show! An Elizabethan entertainment at its best!
What the heck was that?
I think you know what that was.
Goodness. What's he
A
doing?
bear?
Yes, a bear.
And I'm supposed to watch this vile attempt of entertainment.
Of course not.
Oh, thank goodness.
No, for the purpose of the challenge, you will become one of the dogs. We have this cute puppy outfit for you to adorn yourself with.
Oh, my.
You have got to be kidding.
Easy.
He sticks
Not
the
all.
dog ears on her head and starts pushing her off stage towards the sound of a roaring bear. She struggles. Suddenly, Beatrice returns and runs screaming across the stage.
Exit! Pursued by a bear! Fare thee well, Beatrice!
She's seen better days.
What a sorry sight.
Bye-bye, Beatrice.
Okay, let's move on, shall we? The next challenge, Juliet.
I'm ready. I'm always ready for you, Will.
This spins the wheel. It lands on torture.
Ooh, dear Juliet. It seems that you have spun the booby prize. Now, this challenge is not for the faint-hearted, as you must pick your favorite Elizabethan torture challenge to attempt to endure.
Of course, as his future bride, I will do anything for Will. Anything.
So, you may choose from the rack, the scavenger's daughter, the collar, the Iron Maiden, the branding irons, the wheel, or thumbscrews.
Hard choice. Okay, definitely the Iron Maiden. No, hang on. The wheel.
Oh.
Or maybe the collar?
Oh.
Oh, it's such a difficult decision. How about the scavenger's daughter?
Oh.
Excellent choice. The scavenger's daughter can best be described as the opposite of the rack, where the body is stretched. In this case, the victim, or in this case, the volunteer, is strung up on an A-frame, and the body is compressed from both sides, pushing the knees up and the head in the opposite direction.
So, like, squashed? Huh. Prob's not. He'll give me wrinkles.
Yeah.
Look, Will, can I actually have a private word with you right now?
She can't
You can't do that.
Heck no!
I'll allow it.
Juliet grabs Will's hand and takes him to the love couch. She sits him down.
Will, I have been thinking long and hard about this.
Go on.
2 boys and 1 girl, maybe 2 max.
Excuse me?
How many kids we're going to have? I have been thinking a lot about it, and I reckon I'm young and perky enough for my body to endure birthing 3 kids, maybe 4, but that's it. And I am not feeding them myself. No way. Ew. My wet nurse can do that. She's got a few good years left in her.
Oh.
Harriet, Baxter, and William Jr. And I'm flexible on the 4th. I bet you kiss by the book.
She leans forward, lips puckered. He stops her.
Juliet! I'm sorry, I have something to say.
Yes, I will accept your rose.
Alas, this rose is by another name.
You don't mean...
I think it would be unfair to let you go any further. I'm not at the same stage as you. I do want to get married, but I think this is going too fast. I would need days, maybe weeks, before I'm going to be ready for a life-long commitment.
What are you saying, Will?
Farewell. Farewell. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Chris! Get the chariot!
No!
I'm afraid so.
Oh, I have bought the mansion of love, but not possessed it.
Chin up, Juliet. One day you will meet someone who will make you a joyful bride.
By St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me a joyful bride.
Good riddance.
Bachelorettes. The bachelorettes are lounging around, waiting to hear from the intruders.
I wonder how the intruders are going on their date.
Hopefully terribly.
Cleopatra walks in, followed by Cordelia.
How was it?
What did you do? You got a rose?
Of course.
How could you? Hang on. Where is Juliet? Yeah, and Beatrice. You don't mean...
Gone.
Oh, they were such great girls.
feel really empty without them.
Gonna miss them.
Well, I'm not, because I'm now one step closer to winning this competition.
Katherine, how can you say that? This is more than a competition. This is for Will, for Shakespeare himself.
She's only saying what we're all thinking. We all want to win. We all want to be known as the greatest character he's ever written.
Well, you're all wasting your time. The prize is already mine.
Fools. I've always been his greatest creation.
You girls have no chance. I rule this competition.
As if. I mean, it's so mine. What you talking about?
Jealous.
You're all just jealous because I got a rose and you didn't. Did you bite your thumb at me, miss?
I do bite my thumb, miss.
Do you bite your thumb at me, miss?
Ophelia, are the producers on my side if I say yes?
No.
No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, miss, but I bite my thumb, miss.
You quarrel, miss?
Quarrel, miss? No, miss.
You lie!
Oh!
Katherine grabs Viola and ties her to a chair.
Fools! You know not what you do.
I do, but keep the peace.
Peace, I hate the word. As I hate hell, all the bachelorettes, and to be honest, will.
But you just said that you...
Oh, for goodness sakes, I would have said anything to a wand, but it's not worth it, I quit.
You lied.
Well, who would have thought that someone would lie to win on a reality television show? I'm shocked.
What? Will you not suffer me? No, I see. You almost have a husband and I must dance barefoot on your wedding days. Talk not to me. I will go sit and weep till I can find an occasion of revenge.
Good evening, ladies.
Good evening.
Ladies, I'm afraid I come bearing sad news. Viola, I'm sorry you have broken one of the fundamental rules of Elizabethan polite society. There can be no greater insult than to bite your thumb at someone.
I'm so ashamed. I don't know what came over me.
I'm sorry to say, Viola, I must send you packing. Your time in the mansion has come to an end.
I understand.
It's been quite the night. So far, we've had to say goodbye to Beatrice, Juliet, Katherine, and Viola. But that's not all. Tonight, ladies, I'm afraid to say we will still be having a rose ceremony. Cordelia has a rose, and Will only has 5 roses left, ladies. There are 6 of you, and I'm afraid only one of you is going home.
Excuse me, Chris, 7 of us.
Oh.
Juliet.
Yes, Chris, I'm ready.
No, what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for Will to give me his rose, obviously.
But you've been eliminated.
Excuse me?
Eliminated. Will already asked you to leave.
Oh, that. He wasn't serious, was he?
Deadly serious. What's done is done.
Oopsie. Me bad. Well, I guess I'll just go. Unless there's a chance he's changed his mind.
There's not.
Geez, chillax, Chris. I'm gone, okay?
Ladies, sorry about that little interruption. Here's Will.
Will enters looking solemn. He stands on the spot and slowly picks up a rose.
Highly confident. Will and I have a great connection.
I don't feel like I've had enough time with Will.
Titania.
Seriously? Her? She's a fool! I can't understand what Will sees in her.
Titania. Will you accept this rose?
Yes, Will, I would love to.
As if he'd pick her before me. That's okay. He'll pick me next. I know he will.
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra beaming, pretends to look surprised, pats another girl in sympathy as she walks over to Will.
Cleopatra, will you accept this rose?
Of course, Will. I thought you'd never ask.
I thought we had a connection, but now I'm assuming the worst.
Will had better pick me next. He knows what's good for him.
This is humiliating. Can't believe I might have to be going home.
Will picks up another rose. The bachelorettes all hold their breath.
Tamora.
Lucky Will. Lucky.
Tamora, will you accept this rose?
Yes, Will. Anything for you.
Bottom two. This is mortifying. I'll never be able to show my face in Scotland again. I'll be the laughingstock of Ivanness.
This is it. I'm going home. I know it in my heart of hearts, Ophelia, you unlovable fool.
Ladies, Will only has one rose left.
Ophelia and Lady Macbeth look devastated. Ophelia sobs. Lady Macbeth takes a deliberate step away from her and sprays Glen 20 disinfectant around herself. Will picks up the rose.
Lady Macbeth.
She gives Ophelia a quick wide arm. No touching hug, turns and struts over to Will, victorious.
Naughty, naughty Will. I was about to ask what beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? You shouldn't keep a girl waiting. There's no telling what she might do.
Lady Macbeth, will you accept this rose?
Of course I will. You big silly. I'll accept your rose.
She whacks him playfully with the rose, maybe one too many times, and returns to stand with the other bachelorettes.
Ophelia, I'm sorry you did not receive a rose. Take a moment to say your goodbyes.
The other bachelorettes all rush around her and give her cuddles.
I just wanted to tell you before I go. Some of the bachelorettes are not here for the right reasons.
The morning after.
Well, girls, final five.
Mansion feels empty.
Well, it still feels crowded to me.
I can't believe I made it this far.
Well, I can't believe you made it this far either.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Chris.
Oh.
Juliet, again. What are you doing here? You've been eliminated twice now.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've already told you, you need to leave.
You did? Silly me. Well, we all make mistakes sometimes. So now I'm back. Are you happy to see me? I am so excited to be here again. And I can't wait to see Will.
Juliet, I'm going to need to call security.
Come on, Chrissy. Don't be such a grouch.
Security, security.
Okay, I'm outie. But when Will comes looking for me to be his bride, don't say I didn't tell you so.
Security!
Future Mrs. Shakespeare signing out. See ya.
Ladies, in the Shakespeare Bachelor Mansion, you never know what will happen next. In this case, though, I think you figured out. I've been doing this for too long. I'm getting predictable.
Bachelorettes all scramble for the scroll.
Wait, is this a dagger that I see before me? It's handled towards my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling, as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation, proceeding from the heat oppressed brain? I see thee yet, in a form as palpable as which now I draw. Thou marshest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools of all these senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee still, and on thy blade the dogged guts of blood, which was not so before. Nope. Is this an envelope opener? Handy.
Lady Macbeth picks up the scroll and slices open the seal with the envelope opener. It unravels.
Oh, it's a group date. We're all going. Yay!
Lady Macbeth throws the scroll down in disgust and sits on the love couch with her feet up on the cheese table and eats cheese. Titania grabs the scroll.
Okay, the clue. There's no such sport as sport or throne to make theirs ours and ours none but our own. So shall we stay mocking intended game, and they will mock, depart away with shame. Oh, I wonder what that means.
Well, it speaks of sport, so I'm guessing we will be competing in a game?
Mocked? Shame? Great! It's probably one of those humiliating challenges where they make us dress in sumo suits or go commando training in the mud. I was expecting to be tasting wine at beautiful vineyards and lying on the deck of a magnificent yacht with my bachelor by now.
My bachelor.
I think you'll find he's my bachelor.
Excuse me.
You heard me.
Just because you said it doesn't mean it's true.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Oh, if there's a competition to see who's the most depraved, I think I'd win.
Yeah. You got it.
Ladies, fighting over a man is no way to win him.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Chris.
Ladies, tonight you will be competing to win Will's affections by fighting over him.
Wait, what?
Today, you will be competing in an insult joust. A battle to the end. You will prove your worth by taking down your opponent with Will's weapon of choice, his witty words. Are you ready to rumble?
Oh, yes. You ready for this?
The red corner. The undisputed Queen of the Nile, Cleopatra. And in the blue corner, the one, the only, the Queen of the Fairies, Titania. Now you can. I want a good clean fight, nothing below the proverbial belt. Good luck to you both.
Titania, you are as a candle.
What? A shining light?
No, the better burnt out.
Oh.
The tartness of your face sours ripe grapes.
Your brain is as dry as the remainder biscuit after voyage.
Thou art the rankest compound of villainous smell that ever offended the nostril.
No, more of your conversation would infect my brain.
Oh. Titania.
Woo!
Woo! Hey!
Cleopatra.
Woo!
Chris holds up Cleopatra's arm in victory. She gloats. They take their places at the side, whilst Lady Macbeth and Tamora step up.
In the red corner, we have the infamous, the villainous, the ruthless.
Oh, Chris, stop.
The wicked Lady Macbeth. And in the blue corner, the queen of the goths and host of Netflix's new cooking show, Dining with Family, Tamora.
Tamora, thou art a damned and luxurious mountain goat.
Put away, you 3-inch fool.
Oh.
Thine face is not worth sunburning.
Thou lump of foul deformity.
There's no more faith in thee than an astute prune.
Lady Macbeth.
Oh.
Tamora. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now enter our third and final challenge. Tamora versus Cordelia. Cordelia, you need to tie with Tamora with a 10 to be in the running for some private time with Will.
I understand.
Thou art a boil, a plague sore, like the toad, ugly and venomous.
Harsh.
A poisonous bunchback toad.
Oh, what shall Cordelia speak? Love and be silent.
Come on, Cordelia, stand up for yourself.
I can't. I've never been good at standing up to other girls. My sisters walked all over me, and I let them.
Come on! It's time to prove that you're better than that!
Oh, this is getting exciting!
Cordelia, you're stronger than you think. Go on, insult her. She can take it.
I sure can. Come on, give me his best.
Use Will's words. Make him your own. You can do it.
Okay, I'll give it a go. Nothing can come of nothing.
Me first. Thou elvish marked, abortive, rooting hog.
Thou art as fat as butter.
No. Oh, now that's going too far. Really?
But she just called me an abortive rooting hog.
As butter, it's just a lot. Okay, let's try one of his really, really mean ones. But not that mean. Do you think you can? Think of your sisters. Imagine their faces on Tamora's.
I can try. Come what may. Away, you starveling, you eelskin, you dried neat's tongue, you bull's pizzle, you stockfish, O Breathford, to utter what is like thee, you tailor's yard, you sheath, you bowcase, you file standing tuck, you scullion, you repallion, you fussilarian, I'll tickle your catastrophe.
Wow.
That felt good.
Well done, Cord.
Chris, thou art a leather jerkin, crystal but not painted, a gatoring, puke stocking, catastarker, smooth tongued Spanish pouch.
Okay.
Thou clay brain guts, thou naughty painted fool.
Okay.
Thou whore son, obscene greasy tallow catch.
Okay.
Sorry, I got a bit carried away.
Okay. Will, it's your call. What did you score, Cordelia?
Oh, thank you, Will, for giving me the words. And thank you to my friends who showed me that I am strong enough to use them. It seems that words are easy, like the wind. Faithful friends are hard to find. And I have found my sisterhood.
Aww. Will, can you join us, please? You now have a big decision to make. Will it be Tamora or Cordelia who will join you for some private time?
The time approaches that will with due decision make us know what we shall say we have and what we owe. Though speculative their unsure hopes relate, but certain issue strokes must arbitrate.
I don't understand. What's he saying?
We're toast.
Chris, Are
you serious? Ladies, I have an announcement. Will has made a big decision. A big decision. In a huge twist never before seen in Bachelor history, we will be bringing back all of the eliminated contestants for the final rose ceremony.
What?
You cannot be serious.
I can't believe this.
That's not fair.
Well, all's fair in love and war.
Again! Not my quote.
So now let's welcome back the eliminated contestants, whom from now should be known as the Eliminators. Welcome back, ladies.
A dream come true. I never imagined I'd be able to return here for yet another chance. I am so grateful you finally lifted that restraining order so I could come back for the sake of the ratings. Every Bachelor series should end with a wedding.
Thanks, Chris. I'm just so thrilled to be here. To be alive, really. That was a close one. I barely got out of there. Get it? Get it? Barely.
Oh.
Oh.
I left here feeling pretty miserable, to be honest. Pretty unlovable. But then I remembered the words a wise man once told me. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. And this above all, to thine own self be true. So I'm back. Bring it on.
We're all here for the right reasons, and that is to win.
So, we're all back in the game.
Ooh.
The final cocktail party.
Will, a word.
Will, can I have a word with you?
Yes, I agree. Will, I was talking to you. I haven't talked to you since like
Only gonna take a minute.
earlier.
I need you to understand how serious this is and how important it is to me. I don't want you to think.
I obviously. No.
That was me first.
Hang on, I said it first.
I obviously said it first. Oh, like a millisecond faster than both of you.
I was standing closer.
I was intending on speaking to him first yesterday.
I was intending on speaking to him first the day before yesterday.
You've had plenty of time with him.
I haven't had nearly enough time. We haven't even kissed yet.
Everybody,
Well, I was so careful, like my language, I didn't invite anyone to consent. I should be the one. I really should be the one. What are you talking about?
I'm ready to have my moment.
Very dull fool. Only his gift is in devising impossible slanders. None but libertines delight in him, and the commendation is not in his wit, but in his villainy. For he both pleases men and angers them, and then they laugh at him and beat him. Benedict.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Beatrice, but it seems to me that you still hold a candle for our Benedict.
No. He's a fool, a stuffed man, a beast. He's...
Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
You're right. I do miss him. I miss him terribly. I only came on this stupid show, no offense.
None taken.
I only came on this wonderful show to make him jealous. Yes, you are a wise man, Mr. Shakespeare. Do you remember the night we met? I had something hidden from you behind my back.
I do. I never came to find you, did I?
No, you didn't.
For that, I am sorry. You still have it?
I do.
I see.
I brought this to remind you of what you have created. And that is all of us. We are all yours. Your characters, your creations, and there's none more important or worthy than the other. You may have written of queens and murderesses and women who were willing to die for love, but you also wrote about a young girl who had a merry battle of wits with a boy whom she secretly loved. And when you wrote of me, you loved me. You loved all of us. And that is what makes you the greatest playwright in the history of the world.
World.
Now,
By my truth, a pleasant-spirited lady.
The final rose ceremony.
Good evening, Chris.
Good evening, ladies.
Good evening.
Ladies, tonight must be one for the record books. In bringing you all back, it is apparent that Will is still struggling with his decision. Tonight, once again, there are 10 of you, but Will only has 9 roses to give. Ladies, you need one of those roses to win up the place in Will's heart that only his favorite character can hold. Here's Will.
Will.
Stop! I can't do this! How can I pick just one of you to be my greatest, when you're all mine? My creations. My true loves. So tonight, I won't be picking any of you.
What?
Doubt thou the stars are fire. Doubt that the sun doth move. Doubt truth to be a liar. But never doubt I love each of you equally.
I cannot believe I shaved my legs for this.
Me too.
Stop the press! I just received the scroll from the below signatories. Hamlet, Othello, Iago, Falstaff, Shylock, Claudio, Malvolio, Oberon, Tybalt, Guildenstern, Montague, Shylock, Valentine, Julius Caesar, Silvius,
Benedict, Mercutio, Polonius, Samson, Titus, Romeo, Achilles, Mark Antony, Don Pedro, Aaron the Moor, Don John, Agamemnon, Borachio, Prince Henry,
Romeo, Prospero, Pericles, Balthazar, Malvolio, Brutus, Philostrate, Cymbeline, Rosencrantz, Othello, Timon, Oberon, Paris, Polonius, Robin Starveling, Dogberry,
Peter, Quince, Gloucester, Theseus, Banquo, Guildenstern, Benvolio, Banquo, Macduff, Lysander, Oberon, Petruchio, Laertes, Macbeth, Nick Bottom, Fortinbras.
Horatio, Demetrius, Stefano, the ghost of Hamlet's father, Sir Toby Belch, Cassio, Yorick, King Duncan. Oh, Enoch carries away, be always away.
Oh, King Claudio, King Edward, King Henry IV, King Henry II, King Richard III, King Henry V, King Henry VI, King Henry VII, King Henry VIII. So many kings.
That's not even half of them.
Yeah, right.
Enough, okay? Yada, 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 yada. Those among many, many more. Christ, there must be 1,000 signatures on here. The above signatories are all demanding to know why they too weren't considered to be in the running for the greatest character Shakespeare ever wrote.
Well, they have a very good point. Why indeed shouldn't the greatest character I've ever written be a man?
Oh,
that's not what I
Out of the 1,223 characters I wrote, only 147 of them were women. Love is blind, and the whole world is my oyster. So it seems I have only just begun my journey in the Bachelor Mansion to find the one, my ultimate creation, the greatest character I've ever written.
What? What are you saying?
Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none.
But you just said that.
Very well, ladies. It has been a pleasure.
Well, it seems we've come full circle and the quest for Will's heart continues. Join us next time for Shakespeare Bachelor Seasons 2 through to 219, when Will continue his search for the greatest character he's ever written. Thank you, and good night.
Just wait a minute.
One moment, will you please just
Hey,
I have been working.
You must reconsider this.